Yes, all right, people. Welcome back to Kosi Media. Thank you for joining me once again. Arsenal is making more news today and Manchester City than Manchester United and Chelsea and Liverpool. So you guys will bear with me. I'll do more Arsenal content when there is Arsenal content. I'll do more United content when there is United content. So that is how we are going to be doing it. Today it is an Arsenal day. They are close to signing someone, and United have been close to Jadon Sancho for the past 4 months, and the deal is not coming out. Suddenly Arsenal are very close to signing Willian, and we have to talk about that. So, but after this show, I think I'm going to do a Manchester United show, the news update show, where I will be talking about Sancho's new house and so many other things. So please bear with me. For Willian, he's already in London, and I think we have a London derby with Chelsea, so I don't think he's going to be changing his house. He might stay in his house, but of course, if he has plans of moving closer to Arsenal, then I'll do that story and I'll talk about it. But today, right now, in this video, we are going to be talking about the shirt numbers available and his revealed choice. There, of course, he has been putting on shirt number 10 at Chelsea, and previously, before shirt number 10, he did put on shirt number 22. If you guys still remember, when he had just joined Chelsea, when Hazard left last summer, he picked up shirt number 10, which I think was it looked beautiful on his back. I have to agree, it looked really beautiful on his back. And I think he would love to put on shirt number 10 or 22 at Arsenal, but the only problem is that Arsenal's new kits and next season shirt numbers have been announced. That means that he cannot put on 10 because it is taken by the man with big eyes, and then shirt number 22 is also taken as well. So he has to look at these available shirt numbers and probably choose one. And I'm going to tell you the one that was revealed as his favorite, the one he would actually prefer to put on. Stay with me. The first shirt number is shirt number 6, which was worn by our former captain Laurent Koscielny before he went back to France. I think he's playing with with Bordeaux these days. Shirt number 6. I don't think Willian would go for shirt number 6. He's a right winger. I mean, why would he go for shirt number 6? Yeah, yes, I know. At times players go for crazy shirt numbers. Like, you find a goalkeeper in shirt number 10. William Gallas was a defender, but was putting on shirt number 10 at Arsenal. Yeah, I remember those things, but I don't think he's going to go for shirt number 6. It would be weird. Dani Ceballos has been putting on shirt number 8, and it's now available. Ceballos has gone back to Madrid, and we either get him back on a season-long loan or sign him up on a permanent deal. I think Madrid will be more open to that. But as for now, he's back in Madrid, and shirt number 8 is available. If Willian comes in first before Ceballos comes back, we could actually, of course, he can pick shirt number 8 because it will be vacant. I think, of course, as I don't love wingers who put on shirt numbers like 8, 6. I would be okay if he puts on 10, but a winger to put on shirt number 8 is it just doesn't look okay for me. I don't know if I just love tribal football, the old traditional way of football. 11 put on 11, 7 put on 7. But okay, 8 is available, but I don't think he will pick it. There is shirt number 12, last put on by Stefan Lichtsteiner. Brought in by Unai Emery on a free deal from Juventus. You guys still remember? I don't think. Of course, I remember shirt number 12 so much in Olivier Giroud because I think that is the recent successful figure to put on shirt number 12 at Arsenal. Yeah, I think Willian can go for that. I think he can pick that, but that is not the revealed shirt number. Shirt number 13, last put on by permanently, last put on by Ospina, as he was our backup goalkeeper before moving into Italy. I think he went to Napoli. if I'm not really mistaken. Yeah, I think I can. He can also put on shirt number 13. It would be fine. Shirt number 18, last put on by Nacho Monreal. I think last season, but one, Nacho Monreal was, okay, 2 seasons back, he was one of our best defenders. And one day, we woke up and he's gone. I don't know how the hell he signed out of Arsenal, but that is it. Shirt number 18 at on Willian's back. Yeah, it would look beautiful. I think it would look beautiful. But guess what? The player is going to be putting on shirt number 27. According to the latest rumors, the revealed shirt number is shirt number 27. Last put on by Eboué, Gnabry, and Yao Gavino. Of course, the last person to put it on, I think, was it must be Serge Gnabry, because I think did Gavino leave before Gnabry, or Gnabry left before Gavino? I'm not really sure about that, but I think the most recent person with shirt number 7 and Arsenal is Yao Gavino. That's the person all of us think about. Gnabry is at Bayern these days. So Willian will be putting on shirt number 27. All the other things seem to be quite very easy and done. Yeah, they are done. Personal terms, agreed. He's a free agent, so there is no transfer fee between us and Chelsea. So I don't think I don't think Chelsea are going to give us problems in signing Willian. Even if they never wanted Willian to sign for Arsenal. Well, I think we have done a couple of deals with Chelsea in our history. I remember we signed Gallas, if you guys still remember. Arsenal signed Gallas from Chelsea. Chelsea has Olivier Giroud, one of our own. We got him from was it Bordeaux? No, from Montpellier. If you guys still remember, in France under Arsène Wenger, and we signed him. I think that season we signed Cazorla, and we also signed Lucas Podolski. Yeah, I think that was the season. So I think we sold Ashley Cole to Chelsea, if you guys still remember again, under the era of Akandayebik Abramovic, when he had just come. He had the money, and he took Ashley Cole. So we have done a couple of deals between Arsenal and Chelsea. So I don't think it would be a hard deal. Yes, I know Chelsea would love to keep the player, and they have tried to give him a contract, 2 years contract. But for him, he says, I want 3 years. I want to leave the Premier League when I'm 35. And Arsenal is like, fine, if you want to get a 3-year contract and you're going to get $150 a week, why not come to the Emirates Stadium? And the player is like, are you for real? Are you sincere? And then Arsenal is like, this is the contract. Raul Sanelli and Edward like, are you going to sign it? The player is like, why not? I'm going to sign it. So in a few days, we are going to be seeing Willian at Arsenal. Of course, there are so many other things that are going to really happen. I know that. I know that, blood. We are going to see maybe Arsenal, linked with a couple of players that could actually replace Willian or would be better than Willian. We are going to see, either Willian is going to change his house or not, which I think it would be even better for him to stay where he is, and then, but of course, for issues of convenience and so on, I think he should change position and come closer to the Emirates Stadium. Yeah, for now, that is all I have to tell you. There is something Rudiger said about Willian, but I think let us do that tomorrow in the morning. He was talking about how he's a silent leader. He says goodbye. His last message, he told goodbye to his friends and all that crap. But let us talk about that tomorrow, guys. Allow me to talk about that tomorrow when we see how Arsenal is going to announce Willian. Remember, in our official version of PACE, something leaked. If you guys go on Twitter, go on the Arsenal Twitter account. I think it is among the last 3-4 tweets. Among the last 3-4 tweets, Arsenal tweeted that. Treated something like a game, with the legends and the current players at Arsenal. It was PACE. It is PACE. I think our own version of PACE. And then, in that video, Willian featured, but, you know, as soon as, you know, the people in charge noticed, they deleted it. But what I want you to know is that the son, I did that story. I did the story. It is one of my trending stories on my account, on my YouTube channel. And really, the son had, you know, had taken a screenshot. Arsenal never leaks transfers. Never. It never leaks transfers. How did this happen? I think we should ask Mikel Arteta. Anyway, he's one of the favorite players of Mikel Arteta. We could see ourselves, you know, sign so many Brazilians this season because we are linked with Felipe Coutinho. We are leading the race. We are leading the race for Willian. We are leading the race for Gabriel Magalhães. Who knows? Probably we could sign, you know, 3 Brazilians. But of course, I think I will agree with some Arsenal fans. This is you know, this is the effect of Edu, because Edu is Brazilian, and you remember he came back to work with us. And Raul Sanelli, as you know, I think Raul Sanelli is head of football, and then Edu is you know, is sporting director. And you can see that, you know, he's so much interested in Brazilians, and just like when Arsene Wenger was still around, you know, we could sign so many French players. You remember in 2007, we were criticized that our side did not get a goal in the Premier League scored by an English player. It was true. You guys, you know, still remember, you know, we had almost 80-70% of our, you know, of our squads, you know, then in those times, you know, they were French. And I think this is going to come back because, you know, guys, just look at our squad. Of course, there are new rules that have to govern the way you select your, you know, players and squad. But even, you know, in this season, when you look at Bandeno, is German. You look at Hector Bellerin, he's Spanish. You look at okay, I'll go with David Luiz. He's Brazil. Then you go with Rob Holding, that is English. You go with Kian Tierney, he's Scottish. Okay, those are 2. They come from the UK. And then when you cross over to the midfield, it's Ceballos and Grant Xhaka. Now, Ceballos is Spanish, Xhaka is Swiss. Come forward, Aubameyang, Pepe. Pepe is which country is Pepe? I think Ivory Coast. Aubameyang is Gabon. Lacazette is French. Gabriel Martinelli is Brazil. Bukayo Saka is English. Of course, then you bring in the Reece Nelsons. You bring in the these boys, you know, the young lads of this world. But you know, the Matteo Guendouzi's, the Ozils, you still have a bigger percentage of you know, players that don't come from you know, England. We are not like clubs like Sheffield United. They had a squad one day, and they brought in a lineup which had 10, you know, Englishmen. That was, you know, beautiful. I mean, I don't know how. I can't imagine Arsenal with 10 Englishmen. I've not seen, you know, such a kind of Arsenal. 10 Englishmen, like, how did it look? How did it look like when Arsenal has 10, you know, English players on the pitch? Maybe we have Pickford. We sign, okay, Kian Tierney, Rob Holding. I just can't imagine it. I just can't imagine it. But anyway, guys, that, you know, that has been the show. Those are the shot numbers available, but the revealed shot number is 27. But you can choose between 6, 8, 12, 13, 18, and 27.